Hello everyone, this is Dr. Dan from Access Analog, and today we're going to go through one of the time-saving features on the version 8 of our plugin, and this is called Upload from DAW. And so let me demonstrate. Right now I'm streaming in real time and I've got a drum track and I'm happy with it. I'm going through the MBT and I'm ready to print. Now at this point I have an option. I could, let's pretend for a moment that this was on a drum bus or maybe on my master bus. I could export that output to a file and then upload it to our server using the source, just like I've shown in the offline bounce video. But this is something that's nice and handy because you don't have to take that extra step. You can just directly upload from the DAW. So let me show you how to do that. If I press this button here, what's going to happen is now our plugin is waiting for playback. And when I press play, it's now uploading that track in pristine quality, 24-bit, uncompressed, straight to our server. We give it a file name that's based on the date. It's also always prefixed with DAW to tell you that it came from upload from DAW. And now that that's done, it's captured. And so I've captured that entire bus or track in this case, and it's ready to play back. So I'm going to play it back. And now if you've watched my videos on playback from server, you know exactly what I'm doing here, where I'm going to play back. See the gear is working. I can make changes. But I'm now playing from the server. So audio source is coming from the server. And that works, and we can do a print, and you're good to go. So that is something that you might want to keep in the back of your pocket if you want to speed up your workflow, is to just upload the file and then do a bounce like we talk about in the offline bounce video. However, there's also one more step to this where it's this checkbox right here, sync to server, file playback. And so let me demonstrate with this second track that I have here. I'm going to unmute this. And right now I've got this upper track with our effect on it and the lower track with no effects on it. And they are identical tracks. So in theory, they should play exactly the same. But listen what happens when I play them. You can hear that they're very far out of phase. That's because our plugin, when we're doing audio source equals server files, we're trying to get the audio to you as fast as we can, assuming that we're the only track in the DAW right now, and you're just playing that single track back, so you don't really care about the timing. But if you have other tracks in your DAW and you're using our DAW to process the audio and play along with other tracks, that's where this checkbox comes into play. So if I say sync with the server, now we're going to make sure that when the audio is played from the server, we're matching our timing to the server's timing. So when we play that back, now you'll hear it's all perfect in time. So let me demonstrate that again. I turn it off. I do the playback. It's way out of sync. That's because we're trying to get the audio back to your DAW as fast as possible from the server. So you have to tell us that you have other tracks that you want us to synchronize with, and you do it via this button. So there we go. That's it. You can upload your audio straight from the DAW, and then you can sync it to your DAW or not, depending on what your situation is. Hopefully all that made sense. If you have any questions about it, give me a shout out on the support chat, or you can send me an email at dan@accessanalog.com. And like we say at Access Analog, from our racks to your tracks, Access Analog.